Headed down to Pleasant Grove today for hopefully a nice recovery of an engagement ring, white gold, multiple stones. I don't believe they're diamonds. I think they're moissanite and another type of stone, turquoise or something. For a couple that was recently engaged, they decided to go sledding yesterday, and at some point in time realized the ring was not on her finger. So I'm headed down there. They went ahead and they reached out to me yesterday. They bought a metal detector, went back, tried to find it, didn't have success, and so I'm headed down there today. We were kind of waiting to see if another snowstorm was going to hit this morning. It didn't, so that's good. Hopefully we're able to get up there and find it now. With sledding hills, I mean, I don't know how big the hill is. I don't know how much of a search area it's going to require, but we're just going to kind of go through and grid it off as best we can, understand exactly where they went, expand the search area, and hopefully, fingers crossed always, get it back. Yeah, Utah's been hit with some beautiful snow over the course of the last couple weeks. Seems to be pretty regular this year, so getting snow earlier in the year, or earlier in the winter I should say, so that's great. But stay tuned, got another 20-minute drive and we'll get to the location, break out the detector and make things happen. So thanks for coming along. All right, we're here. I'm here with Tim and Lindsay. They're originally from Southern California, migrated here to Utah. The big day is April 6th. Okay, so we're looking for their engagement ring. Very important that we get this one back, right? So Tim, Lindsay, why don't you give me a rundown? This was the sledding hill that we were talking about. Looks like we can see some of their trail marks and everything like that. Yeah. You know, yeah. So you're coming down the hill and everything like that. And then when did you realize it was off your finger?
I realized when we were back in the car, actually.
Okay.
Like when I was warming up my hands.
Gotcha. So you put the hands next to the heater. So it could be lost anywhere. I would assume that are any of these tracks yours as well, or is it just right here?
It's just this hill.
Just this hill. Okay. Yeah. And so this is the route back to the car, back up there, as you guys can see. So. And
then we did sled down that very shallow hill.
That little shallow hill.
Twice as well.
Okay. So I mean, there's a fair amount of space between there. We're gonna focus on. Were you wearing gloves that day?
No.
No. Okay. And did your hands drag while you were sledding? Do you recall?
I didn't drag while I was sledding.
We crashed a few times.
Crashed a few times. Okay. All right. So we're gonna start here at the hill, and we're gonna work our way back towards. I brought some flags here just to kind of mark out and extend the search area, and then I'll gear up here. Okay, I just got started. I actually just came over to this first track down that I was seeing here. We might be really lucky right off the first bat. I mean, that's a really quick signal back and forth here. So this is one.
No way.
No. First swing.
Are you serious?
How awesome is that? Here, I'm gonna give it back to you, sir, so you can give it back to your fiance.
Not even 5 minutes. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Well, I'm almost home. Just a quick recap here. That was pretty fun. Once again, could be one of the fastest recoveries I've had. They went up there, went sledding. I personally was expecting a little larger of a sledding hill, but in this situation, probably worked out that it was a small hill. I didn't really kind of mention this in the originally when I was going through it, but you know, when you go on these recoveries and you listen to how people lost a ring, it's important to pick up a little bit of the information, because if you think about it, everyone wears their engagement or wedding rings on their left hand, right? So when I was looking at the sled marks there, I was thinking to myself, hey, if it fell off while they were going down the hill, she put her hand out in the snow or something along those lines, it probably would be on the left-hand side of the sled, the marks that were left there. So I picked the first one, started going through it, and I honestly just got lucky and picked the right one at the right time, and that's where I started, and that's what made it a very quick recovery. So they went out and they had purchased a detector, went back last night and looked for it, which is oftentimes what I hear from those who reach out to me, is that they either have rented a detector, bought a detector, went out, didn't work, it just beeped everywhere and everything. So a lot of things go into making a recovery successful, right? Making sure that you ground balance, you discriminate out everything that it's where that small thin gold band ring probably wouldn't show up on a detector, just really knowing your equipment. So it was really fun hunt, really fun recovery. Happy for them. Congratulations, Timmy and Lindsay, on your engagement. And yeah, just about ready to pull in and go on to the rest of the day. But thanks again for coming along. As always, you need help finding something, reach out to me. Do my best to make that happen. Thanks.